There we go. Now we can see stats. How strong are you, pigmen? You've got... Shut up. 2000 EP. But only 16 HP for some reason. Okay, that's a bit weird. God, I hate the Nether. Mainly just because of this mod. Most other mods don't really care. Nip in the Nether, do one or two things, nip out. This is the only fucking mod that keeps me in here hostage for like 2 hours. Because if I don't get the right means to get stuff done, I spend ages in here suffering. Because my luck is abysmal. What the fuck is that? There's a bastion there. Wait. There's one literally right there. That's the big cool one. This game, that looked like a really big fancy one with a big centerpiece. If that's the big fancy one with the big centerpiece, then there's almost certainly going to be a piece of netherite in there. Because they're practically always got a piece in there. God, you lot are annoying. Anyway. Here we are. Ow. Back off. Yes! Finally! We're done. Also, there is only one chest in the center. Okay. I don't need any other bits. I'm just getting out of here. We're done. Can we look in the center for more things? Yes. Am I going to? Absolutely not. We need to get out of here. So done with this place. Where's the portal home? Where's the fucking portal home? It's over there. So far away, but whatever. To fly over so many areas. Wait, why am I doing this to myself? Hold on. Perfect. Yo, give me some flint. You're remembering I've got obsidian in my backpack. Be gone, skeletons. I mean, you're fine, but like, you need to go anyway. Perfect. I'm getting out of here. Wait, no, I can't. If I leave at this point, I'll be... I need to get closer, because, wait, the nether split is wild. If I teleport back here, I'll be outside the border. And then I will perish. See, hold on. I literally can't just make an teleport back and be quick about this. That's not how this gets to work. I spent another bastion on my way home. I fucking have. What are the odds I need another piece of netherite? Like, I shouldn't, should I? So, like, I should be good to just ignore this one. Times like this for teleportation magic would be useful. Which, actually, I do have and can use. I probably should learn teleportation magic at some point. Although it's very costly now I think about it. I probably don't have the magic skills to fund far distance travel. You know, after this, I'm going to have to go to the tree or something. Just so I feel like, you know, I've done something. Actually, I can't even say that. Like, we went to the nether. Yes, it took, like, 2 hours to find one piece of netherite worth of material. But my magic kills are much higher than they were before. And so is my EP and junk, so... Like, there are upsides here. We just got a chunk stronger. It was definitely worth it. Dum-ba-dum. You mastered air flight. My god. I suppose that just makes sense at this point. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright, chat, back to reality where I need to be hiding all the time. Ants are a very real danger that do exist and will still one-shot me. My golly. Right. Picked up a whole bunch of junk out there. Perfect. We got 2 pieces of that. Why am I carrying monster leather shoes in here? Oh yeah, it's my actual. These are my actual shoes. 5 armor, 2 armor toughness. 7 armor, 2 armor toughness. God, this stuff is just so much better, isn't it? Ugh. Well, goodbye, ant armor. You were fun while you lasted. You definitely look way cooler than the armor I'm currently wearing. Yeah, right. Right. Other thing. We require... Yo, just tell me how to make a kiln. Blast furnace, which requires smooth stone, obsidian, which we have, and 2 cauldrons. can very quickly throw together 2 cauldrons. Blast furnace, we literally have smooth stone lying around somewhere. Where did we put it? Usage. Kiln. Finally. We got a kiln. Well, yes. Took us like 2 hours. We finally got one. That can make into ingots. Lovely. Found my mistake. Oh. There we go. Get a straight round. Oh yeah, do I need to smell iron in this thing as well, or some junk? Well, I'll see the thing. I'm pretty sure it's like a mix of iron and this stuff. That becomes priority now. Did I try to get the scroll? What do we need for that again? There's a skill reset scroll, which requires 1 pure piece, along with 2 orichalcum. Orichalcum requires 5 in gold. So that requires 10, which we have 27. So that's doable. Along with a pure piece, which requires 9. So we actually have enough we could make a skill reroll scroll. Then there's the character reroll scroll. Don't forget to have over 120 KP. Yeah. The other part of that is you need that. Then there's the pure Magisteel. That one we could just make. We could just take her stuff back out again. With 3 pure ingots. Forgo making any other stuff. Actually, I say that we get 1 pure ingot left over. We could probably make a spear still. We could just do the full character reset. Kind of tempting. Like, yes, I lose all my abilities and junk. But it means I have a different thing. Character reset doesn't require the EP, I think. Let me check. I mean, it shouldn't, since it resets your character EP back down to the minimum. Armor is probably better because you can level it up when you reset. Yeah, but then I have to go and find a ton more of the stuff. That's the other side of it, though. Unless there's someone on the server with Great Sage, I'm not gonna be able to get this much anytime soon. Because, like, for the equivalent, we got 27 pieces worth of molten from that. Yeah, it gives 0.025. Yeah. Each one of these is 0.25, so that's the equivalent of, like, over 100 pieces. Which, okay, I have Fortune. Fortune 2. Being generous, that might double the number I have, so I still need to find another 50 pieces at that point without Great Sage user. There's one person with Great Sage. Like, I don't think relying on someone's skill is kind of silly. I mean, it's not like I get it for free. Like, they take half of the stuff that I give them. Like, they're like, if they didn't take half the stuff, we would actually have like 50 odd pieces, and this wouldn't be a discussion. I'd be able to make the armor and make the scroll. Wait, I need A rank monster leather for that. Do I have any of that? Hold on, this may not even be possible. I don't think I've got the monster leather required. I swear I did have A rank monster leather at one point, but I don't know where it's gone. Yeah, no, never mind. We can't even do it. We don't got the monster leather. Rip. Why do you want to reset? Because my skill sucks. Tuner is a literal nothing burger of a skill. Let's see if it's a point in it. It doesn't save me from ant poison, which is the main thing that kills me nowadays. Skill 1 doesn't do uniques, I don't think. No, it does. The whole purpose of it is to reset literally that very thing. What's up, A rank leather? That massive saber-toothed tiger feckers. The big red sonic blasting saber-toothed tiger things. The blade tigers. I guess find a birch forest gives us 1. That's enough for 1 piece of low magisteel. And 1 piece of low magisteel is enough for me to make a low magisteel spear. So I have something with EP attached to it, so I can finally have an upgradable weapon. Low magisteel spear. Dadoosh. We got a spear. Starts with 6,000 energy, has attack damage of 12. It is just better than what we had before. excellent. You know, maybe you get Predator, Great Sage, exactly. I mean, it's like a 1 in 50 something chance you get a skill like that. But yeah, like, anything's better than what I currently have, which is basically nothing. Also, die you. Like, if it's a skill I can use for something, that would be great. When killing all the warders, I've not seen one. One, I've not seen one. Two, I need to get Bewilder and Spearhead to even attempt to start learning skills from things. Which requires finding two very particular guys that I just have not seen yet. Predator got nerfed and it only gives you a 50% chance to get a skill if you kill a monster. That's still way better than nothing. Like, that's still pretty good. Plus, you get the ability to eat the crystals and stuff. Get unlucky and end up with, like, Commander or Guardian. I could. Although, that does give me a reason to get a minion at that point. Like, at the end of the day, Tuner does nothing for me. Also, Commander still gives me, like, a buff. I think both Commander and Guardian still just give your character a buff. Like, yeah, there are some skills I probably wouldn't like to end up with, but Tuner being so passive and turns out not even that helpful. Like, yeah, I'd rather get something else, to be honest. Like, so unless their habitat's changed, I was pretty sure they really liked hanging out in Birch Forest. Because I used to be really scared of going in Birch Forest, because it's where I always fucking saw them. They spawn in the Magic Forest? Oh, maybe their habitat has changed then, feck. I wonder though, have people actually been finding like a bunch of other wilders and junk? Like, I know Hinata spawned at least twice. I know Shizu spawned at least twice. I remember Mai popping up once. But, like, aside from that, have you actually been seeing a bunch of other wilders floating around? I've certainly not seen one so far. Then again, as an undead, I wasn't out and about as much, and like I was only out like half the day. The feck? Why is she here? Huh? I'm not fighting with her, but like, can they just spawn naturally, or does that belong to someone? They spawn naturally now. Oh, so in theory, you could just attempt to tame her. See what happens. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. So I say, oh, a lovely farm over here. I don't know. This looks like someone's farm. Oh, there's one. Oh, that did not kill. That did. I know what I need. Also, what just started making noise? Why the feck is there a salamander here? Nah, this must have been Hinata's doing. Must have been. There's no shot salamander spawns in here. All spirits can spark in this biome. Oh. I thought that must have been like leftovers from Hinata's thing or something. Wasn't expecting to see like a fire spirit thing in there. I guess, I mean, it is a spirit forest, isn't it? So, well, it's the ancient forest, but like, yeah, I was kind of expecting like the wind spirit and stuff to be floating around. All right, I need to do a thing here because if I do this, I'll lose access to my spatial storage. So I need to make an ender chest. Luckily, I've grabbed some of you and some of you. Oh yeah, it doesn't stack in hundreds though. Blop. Blop, blop. Alright, hold on. We empty everything. Just in case. Wind skill, put it in non-bound grimoire. Yeah, I don't got none of those. But I do got a bit of cutter, a thing for wind cutter, wind gust, thunderlands, escape, and our wind gust down here already as my spares. And I can just go reloot some of the magic towers I've been into because I didn't pick up all the books in them. That's fine. I can get wind cutter back. Losing my battle wheels is gonna suck, but I've not exactly been like trying to get those. And apparently, if I go to a trial chamber, I'll find like millions of them. So you know, like it's gonna suck losing all my skills. But we're gambling it on the idea we're going to get a better unique skill, you know? Totally going to make this worth it. Character reset scroll. Doom ba doom. Wadoosh. Okay. Other question, chat. If I click this, what race should I become? Let Gingy be a demon. Well, I could click random again. Could end up being a demon. Then end up in the fucking demon realm. But then we also end up in the possibility... Actually, hold on. There is just a race reroll scroll, isn't there? Like... If I end up something terrible. Yeah, it's the race reroll scroll, which that one's a much easier to make. The reincarnation spell you can find. Oh, yeah, if we want to change our race, we just have to get someone to cast reincarnate on us. Because that doesn't take your skills, it just takes chunk of your EP. Which, if they do it early on, it's not really a problem. My bigger concern is if I turn into a freaking giant or something again. Not again, but like, if I turn into a giant or something, that would be a problem. Because being a giant would mean, yeah, being a bit awkward in my own home. And ba-dum. So yeah, giant would be a pain. I'm trying to think when other ones. I mean, being an undead again would suck, but I've got the golden apples there that I can literally just become human straight away. And not even think about it. So that's not a problem. Giant's constraint once you master. Let's go. Yeah, that's once you master it though, ain't it? You still gotta get to that part. And for that first section, you gotta suffer. Okay. We're not even like halfway into the poll at this point, but like, yeah, it's all like over 50% of the votes are for random. Sorry, like over 66% of the votes are like random. So, okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna be picking random. Alright, let's do the thing. Character reset time. Go. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna be random game. For the love of everything, please be kind here. Come on. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of our channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Jonan members, ULQ Vami, Phoenix, I Autumns, Oxylotl, Franklin Cassidy, Ian Kursen, Flash Brody, Holokatetsu, Cloud Eon, Lorindo, Kingman, Old Gut, and Iron Power, and our ANBU members, MonsterQ and AdenIsGone, and our Sounding member, Doomsterdan. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.